Stacy, the host of Two Chicks and a Goat. Today I was going to do a video. I was going to drive around, talk about how COVID is affecting Christmas. And, you know, COVID struck again, because this is what I came out to. To nothingness. So it's half decent out there, about 3 Celsius. So, yeah, that's COVID Christmas. Just in a nutshell. So I'm going to get this thing boosted and we'll see about doing a ride, but I'll show that part of it as well. And maybe rant a little bit about how COVID is affecting everybody's Christmas. So let's take a peek at this thing and get it going. I got all my gear on, ready to rock and roll. Helmet sitting here, camera on there, going. But it's not going to go anywhere at the moment. So we will see about trying to get this thing jumped and maybe get on the road and actually talk about COVID Christmas. Yoo-hoo! Let's get to it. Okay, so these are some of the tools you're going to need if you want to jumpstart my motorcycle. So I have my battery tester and my battery charger. So I'm just going to get this quickly hooked up. And while that's hooked up, we will I'll sort of talk about our COVID Christmas and how it's affecting the Two Chicks and the Goat here. Okay, we're going to get our seat off. We're already taking the one bolt. We'll get this guy off, get some charge onto here, lift up with the nose, pull forward, seat just pops right off. I'm going to cut, my last video I took this out so I didn't double check that my battery is actually tight in there. I need a Phillips screwdriver for that. Oh, this guy's quite loose. That might be it. Nope, she's still dead. So we'll hook her up to the charger. Hook her up to the charger and talk for a bit. Okay, so we'll get this guy hooked up. Negative first. Positive. Untangle the mess that's called power. Plug her in. We'll let that charge for a bit. Woo! Move you up here. So yeah, so just wanted to chat a bit. What I was supposed to do is ride around, talk to everybody. Got my helmet there, my extra clothing gear on here. We don't do a lot of riding in the winter, so I don't have a lot of winter clothes for it, but I'm a big dude. It doesn't really affect me too much, the cold. Now the Two Chicks probably won't go with me, but we did try finding some Santa Claus suits, a Mrs. Claus suit and an elf suit, and we were going to drive around. but we couldn't find any, you know, that's, well, would fit me. I think a Santa Claus suit would come in extra large. Just very strange. Okay, but, well, COVID Christmas is affecting everybody differently. I find it very strange. A lot of people are stuck at home by themselves doing Zoom calls. This is my first year that my parents are actually in town since my daughter was 1 and she is turning 13 now. So we were looking forward to actually having our whole family together for the first time in 12 years. My brother, his wife, my dad and mom, my wife, daughter, and myself, and the dog and the cat, all in the same room, but it's going to be a Zoom Christmas once again. So it's different times for everybody, different challenges, and everybody's taking it differently. It's funny how everything that goes wrong is getting blamed at 2020, and we're all looking forward to 2021. So it will be interesting to see how the new year goes. So we'll let you know how, through my videos, that things have improved for people or not have improved for people. But it'll be a fun year, 2021. We're already planning some camping trips, looking at some motorcycle adventures, keeping COVID in mind, that potentially that things are going to get canceled or that we actually have to change the adventures a little bit so they reflect on, you know, keeping distance and not seeing the people that we want to see. But it's going to be fun. We'll make an adventure out of it, and that's what we do. And that's why I do my YouTube channel. Keeps me busy, something to do, and lets people see our adventures that we try to do. Some of them fail, like this, and some of them don't. But went in to go to Walmart this morning just as another case of COVID. Walked in there and went, oh my, like it was a storm. So many people in there, and we just needed to get one last thing because we want to be done in the next week here before Christmas. We don't want to do any more shopping, don't want to do anything. And we didn't really want to go to Walmart. We want to try to shop local, but half the stores that we wanted to go to closed so early that we couldn't even get to them with working and everything like that. So we had to resort. We walked in, asked one lady what was going on, and she says, I think everybody from Windsor is in Chatham today shopping because Windsor is in a lockdown. So we turned around and walked out. So we're back home. I wanted to go for a nice little drive. I was actually going to plan on going through the Walmart parking lot and just show everybody like how many people are out trying to get their shopping done. But it's, you know, everybody's different. Like I said, Windsor, Essex County's on gray. We are on, I think we're orange still, so we're still in safe thing. But all of my family members live in the county, so they are on gray. So it's why we won't be able to get together and see them. So it will be a Zoom Christmas. But that's what we have to deal with. So just like everybody else, for this Christmas, you've probably had more packages delivered to your house than you've ever had in your entire life. Last year, because of this, doing my video, I ordered a lot of equipment to get things going, get things set up for some of our adventures. And even that was maybe 10 or 15 packages from around. And I think we've had, with family sending stuff here as well, because they can't make it and give things to our daughter. And also her birthday is right after Christmas. So I think in the last 3 weeks we've had 50 or 60 packages delivered to here. And it's like, holy beep. Now I got a ton of boxes in the corner that I got to figure what to do with. And that's even before Christmas. So after next week, my recycle bins are going to be stacked up higher than the motorcycles. And we'll have nowhere to put them since, you know, we won't have recycle out front for probably another 3 weeks. But that's what, you know, another part of the COVID Christmas is shopping online, getting things in. I hope everybody's been able to deal with that and managed to get it. But here, let's see where we're at. And where are you gonna go? I know the garage door's closed. Okay, we'll let it charge for a little bit more. I'm going to get this thing spun around, get outside, maybe go for a tour. See you on the road. Time for a ride. Okay. Everybody ready to rock and roll? Let's go for a little trip. Hopefully this thing doesn't stall out on us. And we're sort of stuck. But you know, it is COVID. So far so good. Mentioned earlier that I was supposed to come out and do a COVID rant. Sort of did that in the garage there. Just hope everybody's having a good COVID Christmas. Do what you can. Trying to shop local. We are, but it's really difficult with the amount of stores closing so early. You know, we're working till 4:30 and some of these shops are closing at 4 o'clock, so it's forcing us to order online, which sort of sucks, but we want to get our Christmas shopping done so we can enjoy the season, and Goose gets all of the little toys and fun stuff that she's looking for. It's actually not bad out. A little gray and dreary looking out there. It's 3 Celsius out, so it's at -1 maybe? I don't know. You do the math. So I'm not even sure this mic's picking up. I haven't used this one in a while. And I got my mask on as well. So it's actually quite nice out. Refreshing. Just want to charge the battery up while I drive. Do another test with that fuel filter I changed out last week. But, ooh, vest undid. So COVID is just treating everybody a little bit different. You got people that are getting affected by this thing directly. So we have loved ones that are sick. Luckily for us, we'll knock on wood tank, we have nobody that's been directly affected by it. Just indirectly. Wife works in one of the hospitals, so she has to deal with that. Going in and out of there. We're doing COVID restrictions at where I'm at. But this is mostly about our COVID Christmas. Affected us mostly is we have a tradition of every single year we go out and get a great Christmas tree. I usually like to touch the ceiling, cover up my entire patio. I'll put a little image right here of our tiny little tree we found. But we went to a farm, which is awesome for them. They have, what was the number? I think it was 300 trees they sell for this season. We showed up 8 days after they opened and they had 10 trees left. That's awesome for them. Bad for tree hunters like myself. This was November 28th. So we got our tree that I think was 5'2". So it's our COVID Christmas tree. Still better than Charlie Brown's, you know. But it's got love in it, and we set it all up, and it looks awesome. Good thing about it, it sure makes it look like there's a lot more presents under the tree with that tiny little guy. So, which is good. That's how it affected us. And then shopping. But you know what? If we got to deal with it that way, that's fine. There's other people that are having a job and can't even get out to buy presents for their family. So we were lucky enough that I got back to work just before Christmas. So we were able to enjoy Christmas a little bit better than we were anticipating. So that's great. But everybody enjoy your COVID Christmas. Myself and the 2 chicks, we'll put a little video together wishing everybody Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That'll be out probably next week, just before Christmas. But I'm just zooming around the neighborhood. Not many people out. I don't know if you can see that. That is my loaner car. Just to show you how my COVID Christmas is going. My 1-year-old Dodge Ram blew its motor 3 days ago. The Eco Diesel. So they've got it till February. I got this thing. I'm trying to trade it in for a truck. Because I'm not much of a car guy. It's cool, but it drives itself practically. But I want my truck back. So they're putting a brand new engine in my Eco Diesel. 60,000 kilometers. And got blew. Piston 4 went to pieces. So I understand. I understand this COVID Christmas. There's something in the air. What's your favor?
Would you be willing to go to the store and get me some ground almonds?
Ground almonds?
They're in that little baggie in the baking aisle usually.
Ground almonds, okay.
They're literally nuts ground up that I can add. I need to make my Russian tea cakes for Mom.
Okay, I'll go.
Okay, thank you, you're the best.
Okay, we're on a mission.
What's that?
Say we're on a mission. That's so, like I just put my hand up in front of my mic to cough. Trying to be polite. So that's my charger we talked about last week. Working good. Someone borrowed my cable, so I borrowed theirs. Yep, that says Leapfrog. Let's make sure you're still on. Woohoo! No, I think it's going to be a 40 Creek Christmas. Not a COVID Christmas. That sounds way better. 40 Creek Christmas. Well, once again, folks, thanks for joining me on my video. Please hit subscribe and the bell below so when I make a new video, you guys will be notified. So, see you on the road.